Following the confirmation of charges against 4 Kenyans believed to bear the greatest responsibility over the 2007-2008 post-election skirmishes, next on the line is their trial for the crimes against humanity charges they face. Supporters of 4 suspects, 2 of them who harbor presidential ambitions, have called for the postponement of the trials until after the forthcoming general election. Prosecutor of the International Criminal Court, Luis Moreno Ocampo, confirmed that he had no problem with the postponement as long as the identity and safety of his witnesses was guaranteed. In his submission to the trial chamber 5 that will hear and determine the Kenyan post-election violence cases, Ocampo admitted that the trial cannot be concluded by March 2013, when Kenyans are scheduled to go to the polls if the date announced by the IEBC still stands. By seeking a postponement of the cases, Ocampo told the chamber that the suspects had waived their right to a speedy trial. Though he did not oppose the delay in trying the 4 suspects, Ocampo reiterated that accused persons must submit written undertakings to appear for trial whenever they are required. On perceptions that the ICC was interfering with the Kenyan political affairs and conspiring to lock out presidential hopefuls Uhuru Kenyatta and William Ruto from the race to State House, Ocampo maintained that the court's processes were not influenced by Kenya's domestic politics, which he affirmed were the exclusive domain of the Kenyan people. Ocampo said the ICC had no role in defining the outcome of Kenya's electoral process or to intervene in any way in the country's political process. And should the trial chamber grant the suspects their request for a delay in the trials, Ocampo maintained that the identities of his witnesses should remain a guarded secret and only be disclosed to the suspects' defense teams once the jurisdiction appeal is resolved and when it was certain that the 2 cases will proceed to trial. The 4 suspects and their legal teams have been summoned for a status conference at the Hague-based court on 11th and 12th June to, among other issues, set the trial date and the rules of engagement. However, it is not mandatory for the suspects to attend the status conference and can be represented by their legal teams. Francis Gachuri, Citizen at 1.